Yes, just like I said in the previous episode, that this mirror therapy is going to cut across the three domains of life: the physical, the psychological, and the spiritual. But before we go into that, so what is mirror? Mirror is a reflective object that is able to reflect light, okay, at a specific angle, and after that is able to form an image of the object that is placed in front of it. Okay, just like you are looking at me at the moment, I'm in front of a mirror. So this is the reflection, like I'm looking at myself now. This is a type of mirror, although technologically advanced type of mirror. So mirror could be in any form, but it's going to be able to produce back the image of what is being placed in front of it. Okay, so that is mirror. So that will now give us a stepping stone on what next to discuss. So we'll be looking at these parameters: mirror itself, its surface, its characteristics. We'll be looking at light, because without light, no image. Without light, no mirror. What makes a mirror is that there is light. Mirror will be useless without light. So we'll look at light in the physical, spiritual, and psychological perspective. We'll look at mirror in the physical, spiritual, and psychological perspective. We'll look at image in the physical, psychological, and spiritual perspective. And we'll look at the object in the physical, spiritual, and psychological perspective. These are the things we will try to focus on. Okay, so now let's just take a step further. Physically, I think we will be able to understand that more easily. What is the object? The object is you. You are standing in front of a mirror. You now, you are the object. Okay, and what is the image? It is that being that you are looking at in the mirror. That being that you cannot touch. It is virtual. You can't touch it. So that is the image. So what is light? Light is a substance that is able to produce energy and illumination. Okay, so if you are producing illumination, it shows that you have a perspective of light. So physically, for you to be able to present yourself in front of a mirror and have an image, you should have a light, you should have an object which will then produce the outcome, which is what? The image and the mirror itself. So we need to look at this critically. Now, you cannot become what you have not mirrored. You can't see an image of what you have not placed in front of a mirror. So this will now bring us to the psychological perspective. And in the psychological perspective, oh, before I go to psychological perspective, no, now when you are trying to look at yourself in the mirror and you don't like what you see or who you see, then you start to form an image in your head. Oh, this is how I look. I don't like my nose. I don't like my head. Oh, I look beautiful. Oh, I look gorgeous. So there is going to be a mental image that will be formed. And this will now lead us to the psychological effects of a mirror. So, what does it mean to have an image in the psychological realm? So, it is your goal, it is your dream, it is your vision. Your vision is what you can see that is virtual about you. Is that thing that you have not achieved now, but you can still see it with a type of vision that you have, with a type of imagination, with a type of imagination. It's a realm filled with image. How you see yourself is very, very sacrosanct to how you are going to become or what you are going to become. So psychologically, you are trying to look at a picture of yourself, maybe in the next 50, 20, 30 years, and you can picture it. So that is your image. And what is your object? It is your current situation, your current status, your current level of awareness, your current level of achievement. So there is a distance between your image and your object. It is the level of light that you have. So that brings us to light. So what is light? Light means knowledge. It is popularly been said that knowledge is light. knowledge is power. So education is powerful. So the level of education, the level of enlightenment, the level of information, the level of knowledge, the level of orientation, the level of perspective you have would determine the type of image that you are going to have. Okay? And we're still going to discuss this extensively because I said this is a 27 episode series. Okay. And what is the, what is it called now? What is the mirror? The mirror is your mind. The mirror is the place where the image is formed. It's in your mind. It is in how you can now. If you now look at these parameters carefully, you will discover that no image will be formed without any of those things being perfect or being properly aligned. So we would look into this more critically, and I believe you will definitely be blessed. So the spiritual one will be discussed in the next episode because my time is fast. It's running out so fast. Thank you so much. I am Isaiah. See you in the next episode. Bye bye.